at tonight? Oh, maybe they were on. Hi guys! So last time I was talking about how I went to the Creative Collab tour and I actually got to meet Matthew Espinosa at the end of the show. So this time I'm going to be talking about my Jack and Jack concert experience in Denver, Colorado at the Summit Music Hall. So the day that I went was February 12th, which is pretty much actually 2 weeks ago, and I ordered my ticket like right away. I remember how they were announcing the tickets that would go on sale by time zone. I actually like stayed up, like I just wanted to make sure that I did not miss it, because knowing me, I would probably like sleep in. So I stayed up, but then I was like, you know what, I'm really tired, so I slept for like 2 hours. Then I woke up again and I just waited for the time to happen. They actually sold out really fast. Well, not extremely fast, maybe by the end of the day or after 2 days they were sold out. I know a lot of places got sold out. Even though I bought my ticket like super fast, I waited till last minute to actually print it out. I don't have a printer at my house, so I thought, oh, I'm just gonna go to the library that's like 5 blocks away and I'll print it there. But of course, I didn't do that. The night before, Jack Johnson tweeted that he was feeling really sick. And me, I was 50-50 on like, oh, he should rest, he should like just take the day off, blah blah blah. And then I was 50 like I need to see them, I need to like go out and like experience this, blah blah blah. And the next morning he tweeted like, oh, we're good to go. I think the next day he felt even worse, which is sucky, but he like made it happen. He's hella tough. And the day came, the day of the concert, and it started at 6 p.m. and I got downtown, since it's in the downtown area. I got there at about 3 o'clock, I believe. It had been a while since I had been downtown, because I don't know, I didn't really have a need to be down there. And sometimes I love downtown, and other times I hate it. There are creepers downtown, okay? And I went to the downtown library instead. Just went straight to the library, and I had to go to like the 4th floor and print out my paper. And on my way towards the concert, I stopped by McDonald's. I had something to eat because I didn't want to get hungry later. And then I just went to the place. And the line was pretty long. Of course, I got there like at 5, I believe. I'm just guessing right now, but yeah. But even then, where I lined up, like every like 2-3 minutes a group of people would come and like come behind me, and like the line just kept going. Like I consider myself to be that I was there late, but the rest of the people, oh my god, a lot more showed up after I did. Again, for this event I went by myself. I didn't bother asking my friends to go with me, so I was there waiting. And I did bring a bag, and I had some jeans on and a t-shirt, but it was getting chilly, so I put on my sweater that I brought. I also took this beanie, but it wasn't that cold yet, so I just kept it in my bag. and the moon looked so pretty. It looked so nice, and the sky was so like pink and purpley. So I like took a couple pictures, but I didn't want to waste my entire battery. And we just waited. I don't know why, but I was like in a really annoyed mood. Well, I wasn't annoyed, but the girls around me, well, mostly the girls in front of me, they were being like really annoying. I understand that some of them are, I don't know, 13, 14, 15, around there, and they bring their parents or their parents come along. But I hate how parents could act childish too. Like, you are with your child for a reason because they're the child, you're the parent, you're the adult. Act like one. And some adults were just like, they were just annoying because they were acting like their child. I won't go too deep into the details, so moving on. So it was dark, straight up dark, and the line had moved some, and I was like in front of their bus.
I don't want to split you off.
And at that point it got colder, and so I put on my beanie and we were just waiting. But like, it was weird because it was already 6 o'clock and something, and a whole bunch of us were still outside. So we just waited some more, and now and then girls would scream. I don't know if Jack and Jack were actually there or if they were just saying things and just screaming because they wanted to. But yeah, fast forwarding a bit. So I'm inside the place, and it was a small-ish venue. You could go upstairs, pretty much like where the Creative Collab tour took place for Denver. I was on the floor, in the middle, more towards the back than the front. Here's where the plus side comes in. If you go by yourself, you could like squeeze in, because again, like Creative Collab, some people just did not move forward. I would see tiny little gaps, like a person could fit there. Just like move up a little, like there's still people coming in. But I stayed where I was. I didn't want to get the girls around me like mad because I knew they'd get pissed off. Oh my god, the guy that opened, his name was actually Split, S-P-L-Y-T. He's from Denver, he lives in Colorado, and him and the DJ, oh my god, they were so good. In their schedule thing where it says the dates of the tour and the places, it said featuring someone named Daya, and I hadn't ever heard of her, and so I was kind of expecting to see her, but I don't know why she didn't show like at all. She wasn't there. I don't know if it's because Split was there, but I'm so glad he was there with his DJ because they were awesome.
1, 2, 3, go!
So after like one song that was performed by Jack and Jack, I felt a couple of taps on my shoulder, and I was like, what? And I turned around, and there was this like really small girl. I don't think she was like 10. She was just really short and probably like, I don't know, 13, 14. and she was like, excuse me, can you take off your beanie? My friend behind you can't see. Okay, first of all, it's your fault that you didn't show up like 4 hours earlier to get to the front. If I take off my hat, you're still not gonna see. I'm hella taller than you. You're not gonna see. Like, what if I would have said no? Like, I did say yes. I was like sure, no problem, and I took it off, whatever. Sometimes I don't understand why short people complain, and I read this somewhere. It was just like a little random thing, but there was something that said for concerts and movies or whatever, should shorter people be in the front and taller people in the back? And I understand you can't see, but at the same time, if you really wanted to get a good view and you know how short you are, you know you're short, then I would suggest just showing up early, because if someone really loves Jack and Jack and they have been there for hours, it doesn't matter if they're 6 feet tall, they were there first, fair and square. Anyway, moving on, but yes, I did take off my beanie, but they were still like, they were all really short, like, so they're still not gonna be able to see it. The concert overall was really good. It went by really fast, and I pretty much recorded everything except a couple of songs here and there. I know for Creative Collab I didn't record as much because I think I recorded less because it was like a show, and this is like a concert and whatever, and it's different, so I recorded more, and maybe that's why it went by faster than I thought it would. But it was really fun. It was towards the end, you could feel that it was like almost ending, and everyone was getting like so hype, and I just made myself go through those little gaps, so like those little empty spots. I made myself like go through there, and I got to be pretty up close-ish, not really, kind of more than I was anyway. So the show ended, and I looked over at the merch, and like I would have bought something maybe, but I didn't have any money on me. So I made my way outside, and it got really cold. I don't know exactly how cold, but I went to the area where they would like Jack and Jack would pass on the sidewalk to go on their bus, but like I had been there for a while, and there were still a lot of people, and they just passed like really fast. Like I didn't even see them. It was like that. And we waited there some more time, and we kept hearing screams from the other side of the street, and on that side is where the bus door would open. So I crossed the street, like, oh my god, I was so cold, and I really wanted to do the same thing that I did for Matt's tour and stay behind and try to get to meet him, but it was just so cold. And the bus where it was like out kind of in the open, whereas for Creative Collab it was like right next to the alley. So I just like told my parents that they could just come and pick me up, and it did take them a while for them to get me because of the streets, and it's like downtown, but I had a pretty good time. And I know that last time I said that my Creative Collab video would be put up in no time, and my video was like ready to go. I just need to edit it a little bit more, and I don't know what happened, that it just kind of all like got weird, and I just deleted it. So I have to like redo it. I'm also probably gonna do one for the Jack and Jack concert, but I think that's all for this one, and I hope you guys liked it. I hope it wasn't boring, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!